YouTube, how's it freaking going? It's your boy, Chris Bright Chico, and if you guys are new, I need to say this at the beginning. Your boy's en route, or on the goal, on the path to hitting 1,000 subscribers by April 1st, 2024. Can we do it, guys? Appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Today is leg day, day number 6 of the Impetus Strength program, week number 2, which means that we're going to be going heavier today for 3 reps. So I'm really excited for that, and I have preached before in previous videos the benefits of course, hitting your legs and hitting squats specifically, one of which boosts the testosterone, because that one to me was a little icing on the cake as to why I should hit legs. But I did want to talk about a certain quote that I heard in a podcast that I listened to. Not a quote, but more of a mental framing. Essentially, when you're healthy, you have 1,000 wishes, but when you're sick, you have 1 wish. And what that means, guys, is when you're sick, your 1 wish is to become better, to become full again, be able to move, you know, be healthy, whatever the case may be, whatever the sickness is, you just want to get better, right? But when you're healthy, you're like, oh, I want a nice car, I want a beautiful house, I want that beautiful body, the list goes on and on. We want so many things, guys. But the lesson learned in this sort of framing is be grateful for what you have, because what you have right now to some person is $1 million. And what I mean by that is me being someone who's a middle-class person, $1 million looks and seems amazing. However, there are people in the world whose $1 million is the ability to walk. And the ability to walk is something that a lot of people take for granted. And needless to say, I preach it all the time and I practice it all the time. Practice gratitude, guys. Gratitude is crucial. If you cannot appreciate what you have right now, you will never appreciate what you have later on down the road, even if you do achieve what you guys set out to do. But I'm not saying even if you do, when you achieve what you want to do, we have to have that right framing. But needless to say, guys, be grateful for what you have. There are a lot of people in the world that would love and kill for the opportunity that you have ahead of you. So do not waste your time, do not waste your potential, and make every day freaking count, because at the end of the day, guys, tomorrow isn't promised. Today isn't even promised, but this moment right now is what truly matters. You guys remember that. But enough said, like I said, fucking leg day. Let's get it. Yeah! Okay, so first exercise, as per typical, I usually do always do the compound movement first of the workout, regardless of what muscle I'm hitting. So obviously today being squats. I am gonna wear the belt today because typically when I hit around that 3 to 5 rep range, 3 to 1 rep max range, I like to put on the belt. I know that the belt kind of is, I don't know why, but I feel like I could lift heavier. I'm sure there's some sort of scientific reasoning behind that, but definitely whenever I'm doing these exercises, getting to a certain weight, I do want to slap on the belt. I am going to be doing 2 plates plus a 35. I haven't done this weight in a while, so I do want to see how this weight makes me feel. And another thing is I haven't wore the headphones in a while, so I'm not going to make excuses, but perhaps that's why I didn't hit the PR yesterday, or not the PR, but the 3 reps on the bench press. Nah, fuck that, I'm not making excuses. Music's definitely good. It definitely motivates me to get up when I'm down, especially on these heavy weight reps. I am going to be doing, I don't know what it is, 2 plates, 225 plus 70 would be, what's that, 295? So we're doing 295 for 3 reps. Now, obviously, with this sort of weight, there's a high likelihood I can fail because, again, I am pushing my limits to try to put myself stronger and get better at the squats. So I make sure I have these hammer strength bars here to make sure that if I do need to fail, I can do it safely. But yeah, definitely want to rock with the belt today, see how it works out. But let's get this set done. I'm going to put on some tunes. Make sure the chain's not in my neck. You know what's kind of crazy about the belt is I actually think I can lift a little bit more. So I'm gonna try with the 5s on. I came up a little easy. I have to review the footage to make sure the depth's getting there, but Again, another reason why you guys should record and not be afraid to record. Another thing is when I opened up the tripod, I had kind of a flashback to the first time I ever got the tripod. Now I started off using my phone, but I opened it up, I really secluded myself. I really didn't want anyone to see me with the tripod because it was so, I don't know the word, like nervous for people to see it. I thought everyone was judging me, but needless to say, like anything, you overcome it and you just get better at it. And never let the fear of what others think stop you guys from what you're doing. I'm gonna wrap this out, got 2 more sets. Sheer is supposed to come today, I think he's running a little late, but that's okay. We're gonna start anyways because your boy's on a bit of a schedule, but let's get this done. Okay, so we're gonna be working into our next exercise, of course, is gonna be the leg press. I said it last week, I'll say it again, I'll say it every time I use the leg press. I don't believe it to be one of the most optimal leg exercises. However, I do believe in variation. And when you're hitting leg press, to really maximize the effort on it, really control your eccentrics, there's really no point in slapping on a whole lot of weight to just be going quick with it. It's one of the name of the games for this one for sure, because I do see a lot of people slap on a lot of weights and think it's a super impressive exercise, which in a sense it is, of course. However, I believe it's more impressive to be able to control a heavier weight than it is to just push it, especially on this specific machine. However, on squats, because I do want the variation in the exercise, or sorry, in the workout, I will be doing a little quicker, and of course I want to get my squat heavier. That is the point of the Impetus strength program, needless to say. I did see something online. This guy was posted a video, he was talking shit about the gym bros and all that stuff, people who go to the gym, and he was talking about how, oh, you pull up to the gym in your Civic and I'll pull up in my McLaren. Now the comparison of money and the gym and the healthy body is quite interesting, because health is wealth. You know what I mean? When you're dead, you're not going to wish you had more money, but you're going to wish you were more healthy, and you wish you had more time where you were capable of doing the things you wanted to do, because you are going to get to a certain age, and that's the reality of it, where you are incapable of moving, incapable of, you know, going to the gym because of whatever injuries or the age or whatever the case may be. However, there is always something you could do, needless to say. But the comparison of money versus the gym. Now, I don't want to talk too much, but one you work for, the other you work for. However, one of which is all you. All you. The gym, you get all the advice in the world, but it's on you. It's so different with the money. However, you know, money can be handed down, but you cannot hand down a good body, a strength. You can't be handed that down. That's all through hard work. Now, both of which require hard work, and both of which coincide, which is why the comparison between both isn't really there, because in my eyes, majority of people who are in the gym and very successful in the gym have that ability to be successful outside of the gym in their business endeavors, in their career endeavors, and in their family matters, because they are building the fundamentals to be successful at anything. And the fundamental being consistency, discipline, perseverance, grit, whole lot of other virtues that you guys obtain while doing things that are hard, right? So I mean, needless to say, I don't think it's a valid comparison. You should strive for both. Strive for both. And if you are rich, you should go to the gym. I mean, once you're rich, there's really no excuse to why you're not going to the gym. But needless to say, I don't like that comparison, both of which are very impressive, and there isn't a better between the two. However, I would definitely say being healthy is better. Not necessarily being jacked, but being healthy. And being healthy starts with, you know, consuming the right nutrition, watching your health, and just being cautious about it, right? Like, instead of taking the escalator, take the stairs. And when you think about those sorts of things, that's when you're going to live a healthy and full life and enjoy the money you make. But enough said, leg press right into a standing calf raise. I am not going to do the barbell like I did last week, because I did not like that. I'm going to either use a machine, the hack squat machine, or I'll use the actual leg press, see which one's available. But enough said, 10 reps, so I did up the weight a bit. But name of the game is to control. So let's do this. Oh, mic's falling off here. Last one. Right into the next one. Now remember, this is isolating gastrocnemius portion of your calf muscles. Yeah, I definitely feel that a lot more than just the barbell. So if you have an option between this and the barbell, use this any day of the week. If you have the machine, of course. But 10 reps of both. We have 3 sets, supersetting. If you guys don't know what supersetting is, one after the other, to make sure that you guys are getting the most optimal workout and cuts your gym time in half if you really think about it. So if you're running short in time, throw some supersets in. Okay, so we're gonna work into our next exercise, which is gonna be lunges into goblet squats, supersetting of course. And like I said earlier, everything's gonna be 10 reps because we are increasing the weight. However, with the lunges, I'm just gonna do a stagnant here because same weight, stagnant. Same weight because last week I wasn't really satisfied with the form I had, so I want to lock it in. I mean, last week, if you guys didn't watch the video, I just stood in the lunge position throughout. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm more of a fan of stepping into it or stepping behind it. More so stepping into it, I think. But I'm going to be doing 6 each leg at the 10 pounds on both sides, which equates to 75. I was about to say 175. Lunging 175 would be insane. Although, I do want to talk about a story that I heard. Also the podcast. If you don't listen to podcasts or read, definitely recommend it. It's going to express or expand the way you guys view things and just get you smarter all around. It's kind of uncommon for people to read. And reading is one of the best ways to develop yourself to become better. But needless to say, what I was talking about is a bucket of crabs, one of which tries to crawl out. Now what occurred was, it was about to get out, and then the other crabs pull it down. And that's kind of resembling how life is. You're going to have people around you who see you doing better than them, and they're going to want to bring you down. Because people do not like seeing other people do better than them. Well, majority. It kind of comes down to jealousy. So you don't be jealous, needless to say, but that's how that is. And you got to remove those negative crabs, because those negative crabs, you keep them around, are just going to keep pulling you down, guys. I know it's hard, and sometimes it's people who are closest to you. And sometimes you're not capable of completely releasing of them. So like your parents or something of that form. But just limit the amount that you talk to them in terms of your goals and aspirations. Definitely don't, waste time or not spend time with them, because at the end of the day, one of the deepest regrets of dying is not spending enough time with your loved ones. Because if you guys are at your dying bed and you guys went back in time to this moment right now, the question you have to ask yourself is, what would you be doing? And 9 times out of 10, majority of people would say they're going to spend more time with their loved ones. But back to the topic at hand, you guys need to limit the people that are pulling you down, because when you are on the path to greenness, you are going to have those crabs that are going to try to pull you down. And it's all about fighting back and learning and becoming better. And sometimes becoming better is releasing the negative past that you have. We're going to go right into this, like I said, 10 reps. 360 quick. I'm spinning my chain. But yeah, I'm going to step into it. I like stepping into it a lot more than just being in the stagnant position. 2, 2, 3, ooh, felt bouncing. 3, 4, 5. I'm having a little difficulty stepping back on the left foot. And that's 6. Do another 360 and walk it in. That's for the military press as a workout. But we're gonna go right into the goblet squats. Now this week I'm doing 80, because to be completely honest, the 70 last week was a little light. I say that, but then I'm gonna feel this and I'll be like, fuck, I wish I did 70. But remember, limitations are things that you put upon yourself, so don't limit yourself, push yourself. Smartly though, don't ego lift. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 6, Definitely 80's the time, or sorry, the weight I should have chose the first time, and then built upon that. But it's okay, we did 80 this time. I probably could have hit 12. But I don't know how I would have done after the first set. Your boy doesn't really rest that much. But we got 2 more sets, 10 reps each. Supersetting, of course. Let's get it. Okay, so we're gonna work into our last superset of the day, which is of course gonna be the famous leg extensions, which 9 times out of 10 is taken. Thankfully that one was today. There's 2 machines. However, this is the one that I don't like as much as the other one. But look, so far it looks like the leg curl machine I want is open, but I feel like I should touch on something because it was on this very machine in the last Impetus leg day, day number 2, that I spoke about something and people are kind of taking a little out of context. I don't fully understand, and I said to become better, you got to start. I think it's to be better, you got to start becoming better. And what that means is becoming better is an umbrella, and that umbrella leads to a bunch of different things. Number 1, as I said earlier, is reading. Reading, expanding your mind, expanding your knowledge. Another thing is learning from the opposing side of which your opinion is, because the majority of the time when you have a specific opinion, you're only going to listen to information that correlates with that opinion, and algorithms are based to do that. So it's just going to feed you a constant loop of information that you already believe in and just rectifies your opinion even more. So it is always crucial to learn on the opposite side. However, another thing is go up to someone and tell them that they are doing awesome and that you are proud of them, spreading positivity, because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And if you spread positivity to someone else, it's a good chance it's going to come back around. You want that good karma surrounding your aura. But needless to say, becoming better entails doing better things. Reading, working out, following a diet, sticking to your New Year's resolution, doing the things you're afraid to do, because majority of the time the things you're afraid to do are the things that are going to make you grow the most. 9 times out of 10, fear is an illusion. Fear is something that you create in your mind of an outcome that isn't even happening. For example, the fear of heights, 9 times out of 10, I keep saying that, but majority of the time when you have a fear of heights, it's because of falling from heights. Now, that illusion is that you're going to fall, but you're not going to fall. Majority of the time, people don't fall. So just remember that that is an illusion. But all around, just become better, meaning doing better things, doing better deeds, doing the things you don't want to. And all that, you know, it will compound, build upon each other, and get you to where you guys want to be. You know what I mean? But enough said, we're going to do this last set. This one's going to be for 10. And remember, as I said last week, and I'm going to say it every time I'm on a machine, control the eccentrics. I genuinely will die on this hill. You guys should not lift fucking heavy on machines. It is not productive, it is not impressive, and no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit if you lift 600 pounds on the fucking leg extension. However, you squat 600 pounds, it's a whole different story. Remember that. But let's get this shit done. You know what's always cool is when I edit my videos, I put it in double speed or even sometimes triple speed. And it's always cool when I do my reps and I'm doing the eccentrics and I put it in that 3 times speed, that it looks like I'm doing normal reps because obviously I'm controlling the eccentric to the maximum of ability. But enough said, we're gonna get this done. Right into the next exercise being leg curls. You know, my freaking water bottle, I don't know if it's broken or something, keeps spilling all over me. And I get these freaking watermarks all over myself, which is so annoying. I was drinking my pre-workout this morning. Wow, I am back on pre-workout just for now because my dad did get some at Costco. Shout out Pops. But I've spilled it all over myself and I was so annoyed because I didn't even understand where it was leaking from. Like obviously I want to prevent the leak, but I don't even know where it's coming from. It just gets all over me. It's so annoying. I have a mark on my pants and my shirt's probably covered in it too, but you guys can't really see because it's white. Even my water bottle doesn't, but I'm just resting. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to walk tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys smash that like button and let me know you guys fucked with it. Guys, it's Friday. The weekend is coming. Spend some time with your loved ones. Tell them you love them. And be grateful for the life you have, guys, because happiness is a choice. And I don't know about you guys. I choose to be happy. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy. I want to appreciate the things I have in life. But I need to tell you guys something. Whenever I finish recording at the gym or even in the car, or any recording in general, really, I'm like, dude, I should have recorded, or I should have said this better, or I could have got that angle, or, you know, I stumbled my words. I didn't say what I wanted to. But done is better than perfect, guys. Perfection is unattainable, and there is only one thing that is perfect, and whichever God you believe in, or whatever the case may be, whatever religion you practice, your creation is not a mistake, okay? Everything that could be deemed as an imperfection is exactly what makes you guys unique and perfect. Because if we were all the same, how boring would life be? But guys, hope you hit that freaking sub button because your boy is on route to hit 1K by April 1st. I'm gonna show my words there. But you know what? Done is better than perfect. Guys, have a blessed weekend. Tell your parents you love them. And find your impetus. Goodbye!